You will be tased. Get out.
He said he pulled me over for a traffic stop and he's going to tase me. You can't do that, officer, because I called for your supervisor. I have my license. What is the reason I'm getting out?
To give your information. I told you
I didn't refuse. I asked.
Now you're resisting.
I haven't refused. I asked to speak to your supervisor.
Get out.
Sir, I feel uncomfortable. Please get your supervisor.
I don't give a shit what you feel like. I said get out.
Please stop it.
Oh,
Why are you being like this? This is how y'all really are? Please stop. This is all on tape.
Damn.
Please stop.
Get out of the car.
Please don't hurt me. Why are you doing this? No, sir.
I'm telling you, get out.
I'm telling you that this is not lawful.
Damn.
Oh my God, that's not lawful, sir.
Y'all did not have to do a little Nas X like that.
That's not lawful.
Come on, man.
What's going on, man?
But let's see what's happening.
Pretty good. I'm Officer just from Collegeville Police Department. Reading stops whenever you were coming down Talent Road. I got you at 49 and 35.
You sure?
Yes, sir. Do what?
I was asking where you sure about that because I was going below that.
That's what I got you at was 49. You got your driver's license, your insurance card, and your registration on you?
You have proof that you got me going after?
I got you by radar, man.
Am I allowed to see?
No, we're not doing that right now. If you want to argue all that, you have to go to court for it.
I'm saying that I wasn't going fast.
But I'm saying that you are. So I need your information.
It's always best to argue in court.
I can't see proof.
Because it's in my car and you're not getting in my car.
I mean, through your lawyer, of
I have to
course.
get in the car to see it.
I need your information.
Could you get your supervisor so that we can have...
Give me your information or you're going to be coming
Supervisor.
out of this vehicle.
Get out, sir, but can I-
Give me your information.
I'm going to turn my video on. Wow.
Oh,
Get out
man.
of the car.
You can't do that for a traffic stop, sir.
623, start me another. Get out of the car.
I mean, if you're not listening, ain't no telling what they can
Please don't
do.
touch me, sir.
I'm telling you to get out of the car.
All right, bro, let me turn my video on.
I'm going to tase you. Get the hell out of the car.
Sir,
Get
this is a
out
traffic stop.
now.
Please don't hurt me, sir. I'm a good kid. Stop.
A kid? You sound like a grown man to me, homie.
Get out of the vehicle.
What you mean you a kid?
I'm recording you. This is a traffic.
Who you, Kid Cudi?
Get out.
Traffic stop.
Get out. You will be tased. Get out.
Said he pulled me over for a
You
traffic
in pursuit of happiness?
Tase me. You can't do that, officer, because I called for your
Get out.
supervisor. I have.
Get out.
What is the
You
reason?
refuse to give your information. I told you to get out of the car.
Dude, just get out the damn car, bro.
Come
Come on, man, just get out the car, bro.
Get
Come on,
out.
bro.
Sir, I feel
Get out.
comfortable. Please get your
I got out the first
I don't
time.
give a shit what you feel like. I said get out.
I know what it could lead to. Look at this.
Like this. This is how y'all really are. Please stop. This is all on tape.
He probably gonna press the gas.
Stop.
Get out of the car.
Please don't hurt
Watch
me.
this up. Watch this up.
Yes. No, sir.
I'm telling you, get out.
I'm telling you that this is not lawful.
Oh! Damn!
Oh my God.
Get out.
That's not lawful.
Get out.
That's not lawful.
That boy said,
Get on the ground.
That's not lawful.
Get on the ground and you will taste again.
like he was goggling.
Get on the ground.
That's not lawful.
Get on the ground.
That was not
Goggling some
lawful.
Listerine up in that mall. Damn, man.
Please help.
Get on the ground.
Please help.
Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground, but that's not lawful, sir. I have my license.
Put your hands behind your back.
That's crazy, man.
Please. Please help
Shoot,
me.
I don't agree with it, but hey,
Please help me, Lord. This is not right,
if you don't listen,
I had a right to ask for a
there's no
supervisor.
telling what could happen.
That's not right, sir. I have my license in my hand.
Stand up.
Normally, Karens do that joint, right? Women.
I
Let me
do
see
that,
your
sir, but You
supervisor.
don't have to do all this. Why?
What they call this, a Ken? Ken and
No
Karen,
offense,
Karen and
but
Ken.
if you're
I don't
paying more
know.
than $30 a month on car insurance, you're getting ripped off.
Maybe he got
Everybody knows you
Chad.
can buy
Oh,
car
that's not what a
insurance
Chad is.
But did you know there's an Amazon for car insurance?
Word.
Why
I
do
know
you
it was
have to do
Amazon
this?
car insurance.
I just don't understand. I'm a real good person. I'm delivering a DoorDash that
Oh,
goes
word?
right there. That was unnecessary.
You're right, it was necessary.
No, it wasn't, sir.
I told you to give me information, you refused to comply.
I didn't refuse.
Yes, you did.
No, I asked a question. I am allowed to ask you.
Bro, just give him your information, man.
Good, thank you, sir.
That wasn't right. That was not right, sir.
That's a mess. This blew up pretty quickly. Didn't it just come out?
DoorDash. I'm good. I'm a good person.
Oh, never mind. This came out 3 years ago. Never mind. I'm late to this.
You can't pull me out of a traffic stop, sir.
I never refused. That wasn't right.
Nah, you trying to talk around it. That's refusal right there.
I have no
That's
radio
refusal.
signal. Let them know.
Talking around
Taser
orders.
employed, warning custody.
That wasn't right.
See, that's why it's important for young men to be raised by their daddies. So your dad gonna teach you, look, just get out the damn car. Your mama gonna teach you indirectly. I don't have to do what the police say, which they kind of don't. But then sometimes they get flipped too. But way less often. And then these young boys grow up, oh, I'm just doing what mommy do. They just call out for the supervisor. But before the supervisor even get there, now you face first on the concrete. You face first on it
So
now.
wrong. Like, what happened to you today?
All they missing is the referee. 1,
I'm not going to sit here and
2.
argue with you.
There's no
I told you to
argument.
give me your information.
Oh, ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. They still fighting. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding,
I have
ding,
my
ding, ding,
license in
ding.
my hand.
They should be sending
I
somebody.
asked for the
Disqualification.
supervisor, man. And you tased me because I asked for you.
Because you refused to comply, they were resisting arrest. I asked for your
You
information.
scary. You pulled
I'm
me
not
out the
arguing with you.
car. I asked for help. My information was in my hand.
Help
And you're
yourself by
refusing to give
I
it.
did not refuse.
Following
I
them
asked
orders.
for your supervisor.
You don't do that here.
I
This is
asked
not
for
a
your
grocery
supervisor. Why am I
store.
not allowed to ask that?
Because it's
We're
not a
not
grocery.
doing that. When I
This is
give
not
you an
Walmart.
offer
That's why
order,
you can't
have
do
to
that.
follow it.
You have to abide by my request. I didn't. Feel
I do not have to
comfortable.
abide by your request.
It's a request. I didn't feel comfortable.
We're in the middle of a stop, and I'm telling you,
We
give me
stopped in the
information.
middle of the road.
This is where you stopped.
I could have kept going, but I don't know where to stop.
I mean, you
I
did
was so
stop.
wrong, and you tased me.
You stopped that car, but that's the only thing you stopped.
I've never got in trouble.
Thank you for stopping.
I've never done nothing.
Thank you.
I mean, you're in trouble
That was
now.
so wrong, sir.
I doubt you're going to get charged with anything, though, but maybe. I don't know.
I've never been tased, never been treated like this. I'm delivering a DoorDash, and I was not speeding.
I mean, you were for a company that's called DoorDash. Dash means to move quickly. And you wasn't speeding? Maybe. Maybe not.
You're fine, sir.
Now you holding the dude up in the back. If he'd have just complied,
I was wrong.
that guy won't be held up in the back. He won't be held up face first on the ground. Sheesh.
He pulled me over for a traffic stop.
This junk is simple,
I asked,
man.
Could I see the speedometer? He said, no, I'm not allowed to let you into my car. I said, that's fine. I don't feel comfortable, man. I have a supervisor. He yanked me. He pulled first of all, he opened my door without my consent, pulled me out of my car, tased me while I'm in the car, and said I'm not abiding by his request. I have my license in my hand. I just asked for a supervisor, and he got upset. That wasn't right to be tased and treated like that. You didn't have to yank me on the ground, or you
didn't have to not follow orders.
I did
or
not
resist.
follow your orders. I asked to speak for a supervisor.
So you can't take too long to allow you to do that. I see other videos. They take too long to get the person out of the car. They pull out a whole AR or they'll pull out a Uzi. Nah, one less cop. You know? The dad going out the home. One of the worst things that can happen to a family.
Because I didn't feel comfortable. We stopped in the middle of the road, and no, I didn't feel.
Were you speeding?
No, sir, I wasn't. That's what I told him. I don't believe I was speeding.
Well, now you got bigger problems.
And that's not.
See that?
Where is he taking?
I was
He said, now you got bigger problems. Exactly. You should just got out of the car.
incorrectly.
He was on that side.
If this was GTA 3, you would have got out that car. And he not even the police.
I told you.
He tased me while I'm in my car for a traffic stop. You can't do that. You can't pull me out.
It's not why you were
can't
tased.
treat me like that. I asked for your supervisor, and you went crazy. Like, that wasn't fair to me. That wasn't fair to me at all.
You want to grab that side?
You can't do that during a traffic stop.
I mean, you can't refuse during a traffic stop either, though. Otherwise, something like this could happen.
You can't do that during a traffic stop, sir.
Just one probe in the side. I don't see the other one.
Well, you learned the hard way. Just don't do this again, homie.
Yes, sir, we are. We'll talk to you here in just a minute. Well, let's
You
get
lived
this cleared up.
to disobey another day. Just don't do this again.
I don't see it. Oh, right
Hopefully,
here.
he learned his lesson.
You never had to do a tase. I'm
Well,
a good
damn.
person.
They got needles on them? I did not know that. I've been watching these videos for years. I didn't know tasers got needles on them. That's just poked right into his skin.
Just drop.
I told him I wasn't.
I feel slow.
I'm on my way to do a DoorDash that's a half a mile up.
Bruh. What was my man thinking? What was he thinking? I don't know.
You exactly know that stuff.
He wasn't thinking very much.
You already been running all this.
I'm not running.
Excuse me. As far as what I repeatedly talk about.
Before you start, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can with you.
That's what the dude told him in the beginning. He didn't say in those exact words, but he basically said, dude, if you're going to fight this in the court. He didn't listen. He's still talking.
You have a right to an attorney. You can't afford one, won't be appointed for you. You understand those rights? You want to continue talking to us?
I'm not under arrest.
You're not. So you're right. Okay? You want to continue talking?
I would like to I would like to speak to the supervisor that I requested.
You got a few of them out here.
I understand. Can I take my sunglasses? Can you take my sunglasses off? He had no right to tase during the traffic stop. He had no right to pull me out of my car. I did not deny any request. I had a request.
You just made this day longer.
That's specifically
You
all
could
I
have
asked,
already
and that's
been
all I wanted.
delivering whatever the heck you're delivering. Now you held up. Probably gonna get fired because of this.
So you asked for a supervisor.
Oh, man.
Like specifically was yanking me on my car. I said, no, sir, I don't feel comfortable. I just want your supervisor. Like, it shouldn't have been that
It's
hard.
your fault, homie.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I should be able to request
It's
that.
your fault.
And that be it. I speak with the supervisor for whatever circumstances the supervisor says I can.
Man, this is not no grocery store, man. What the man talking about? Damn supervisor.
So I'm trying to 4935. Kept asking for his information. Well, I want to see your record. Well, I'm not seeing that. If you want to do all that, you can go to court. No, you didn't stop me for it. And so I tell him to get out of the vehicle. No, I'm not getting out of my car. Then he's like, I want to see your supervisor when I grab hold of him. And so I gave him multiple times to get out of the car. Wouldn't do it. This is even after going hands on him. Pulled my taser and gave him multiple warnings. You're going to be tased, you don't get out of the car. He still won't get out of the car, so that's when I popped him.
Birthday card.
You good? Did you fall and hit his head or nothing like that?
No, he was still in the seat whenever he got tased.
They just need to check him just for the taser deployment.
That boy's
Kept
like,
trying to get him out, hands on, and he
I was like,
get out,
bruh.
and transition to
Some my
taser.
man was goggling.
And told him
Freaking
he got
Listerine
fucking
up some
every
junk.
multiple times. When he still didn't get out, popped him. And that's when he finally started complying.
Goggling Jack Daniels or something, man.
No, just skinned up.
Stop.
I'm sure they pissed in the comments.
49, 35.
How could he do this?
He was refusing to follow any commands.
Because he
Refused
ain't
to
listening.
give his information.
That's how
refused
he
to
could
get
do
out
that.
of the car. And so.
Do what? Oh, more
There was some old man who stopped. I don't
So let's just to the damn car. Then sue them later if needed. No need for the resist. That's what I was saying.
I got another one in the car.
He didn't want to listen. And now he probably gonna sue. Talking about acting like a child. He did call himself a kid though at the beginning of the video. He said, I'm a good kid. I'm like, kid? Must be slang for a young man, I guess. I don't know.
Do what?
Good.
My knee messed up, but it's fine.
Well,
That's a damn shame.
Do what?
You ain't staying. Lord, I say never cuss.
I ain't right for even laughing at this.
Kicking the dash. I'm like,
They get here and they check him out, just take him up here to the station and just go ahead and start doing the booking paperwork on him.
Yeah, you know how it go, man. You know how it go. So seem like most of the comments agree with it. Basically tell him, dude, you should have just listened. The disingenuousness in his voice is palpable. So he had glitter in his voice. That's what he had in his voice. He sounded like one of them colorful folk. Don't hurt me. I was looking like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I respect him more if he was like, don't hurt me, man. Come on, man. Don't hurt me, man. He's like, don't hurt me. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Legend has it, he's still telling the cops what they can and can't do. I'm saying, right? That's sad. So it's like, what part of awful command is so hard for people to understand? Get out. I mean, you all told argue in court, not at the street. Facts. Somebody said, I love it when Mr. Sparky does the talking. Wow, I get what he mean. Wow, you freaked up for that one. He's talking about that taser. Somebody said the amount of roadside lawyers in this country is amazing. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Unfortunately, some people were just born bleep. Dang. Speaking of born like this or born like that, I guarantee that dude loves the Gaga song Born This Way. I bet he loved that junk. You know colorful folk love that. That's a colorful folk anthem. Talk about born this way. You weren't born that way. Think you lying for cuz. Lying to your damn self. Just lying to your damn self. Come on, man. So the real victim in this story is the man who did not get his food. Oh, facts. Dude, starving. Probably after a hard day at work. I'll just get something on DoorDash. I feel like cooking. Hurt my hand a little bit today at work. Should have been here 30 freaking minutes ago. What the hell is my meal? It's freaking probably cold by now. You know what? I'm going to freaking cancel this. What do you mean you at a traffic stop? You should be here with my freaking meal. Wait, you're detained? How the hell? Good. You like, hello? I need me a freaking refund for this. See, because of this guy, DoorDash about to get a bad review. It's about to get 2 star, probably 1 star out of 5 because of this guy. He didn't want to listen. So now somebody hungry. He handcuffed. And now the freaking DoorDash business is about to get a bad review. That's what's about to happen. They're about to get a bad review. Because of him. Man, shoot. Just listen. Like Khaled would say. Come on, man. Alright. So. We got a verse or two, like I always do. Except we got like 9 verses, right? Wait. Yeah, about 9 of them. That's just what came up, man, when I was searching. You know, we got Romans 13, 1 through 7. We're going to go with the CSB this time. You know. In remembrance of the man Young Don. You know, still got him in prayer. It said a Christian's duties to the state. Let everyone submit to the governing authorities, since there is no authority except from God, and the authorities that exist are instituted by God. You know, verses like this, I don't think pastors would even read them aloud in their churches, standing in the pulpit. They wouldn't even think of doing it, because then, I guess, the churchgoers and the congregation, they'll probably see them as a traitor. Which is like, dude, it's the word of God. It says it. Either you're going to believe all of the word of God or none of it. Simple. Like, it's up to you. It says, so then, the one who resists the authority is opposing God's command, and those who oppose it will bring justice on themselves. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct, but to bad. Do you want to be unafraid of the one in authority? Do what is good, and you will have its approval. Simple. For it is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, because it does not carry the sword for no reason. For it is God's servant, an avenger that brings wrath on the one who does wrong. Therefore, you must submit, not only because of the wrath, but also because of your conscience. And for this reason, you pay taxes. You can get arrested for that too, by the way. Since the authorities of God's servants continually attending to these tasks, pay your obligations to everyone. Taxes to those you owe taxes. Tolls to those you owe tolls. So, I'm not sure if they got the same tolls we got, but when it comes to tolls, cats drive right past those these days, and then they wonder why they get arrested later. Respect to those you owe respect, and honor to those you owe honor. Just do what is right, man. And you won't have to see what that hot concrete feel like in the summertime. I don't know when that happened. That was like 3 years ago, but I don't know what season it was. But looking at it, I don't know. It kind of looked like it was probably summer or spring. And at that time, the concrete hard. I mean, not hard, but hot. You do not want to be belly first on that. Heck no. You know? Just like all authorities are set in place by the Most High. Even the gods of this world, you know? God allowed it to happen. For a reason. So that you can learn from it. So you can grow stronger from it. You know, it's like what Ari Spears was saying in that interview on Vlad TV. He was saying, yeah, man, if there's a God, why is evil people becoming richer and richer? Why do certain poor people, you know, that pass away from disease and things of that nature? It's like, well, there's a verse in scripture that says that the Lord saves us from turning to sin. And that's one of the ways that he does it. So, you know, you might have a young innocent child. It sucks. But it's reality. You might have a young innocent child. You know, they pass from a disease or something. You know. It reminds me of that story of this guy. He was a teenager. He needed a heart transplant. But another child needed it too. But they was the only two that matched the organ. The little girl needed it. The boy needed it. For some reason, they gave it to the boy, right? And he had a criminal history, by the way. I don't know if y'all know about that story. They gave it to him. And he was saying, oh, man, I've changed. I'm not the same as I used to be. I'm not going to commit any crimes anymore. I swear. And by the guy's face, I could tell this dude was lying. I could tell. I think this was back in I don't know what year it was, 2015. I don't know. It could have been 2016. I don't know. I could probably pull that story back up. The teenager. You know what he did after he got that heart transplant? He committed grand theft auto, led the police on a high-speed chase, and he crashed and perished in that crash. I know people may say, well, he's a teenager, so he most likely went to heaven. I don't know about that. You lied to everyone, and you caused another child to pass because they were supposed to get that transplant. You weren't supposed to get it, homie. But don't get me wrong, though. It'll be hard for me to withhold him from it, too. If he needed it really bad, and his life was hanging in the balance, it'd have been hard for me to tell him no. I hate to say it. They should have told him no. They should have said, oh, sorry, we can't help you. But no, for some reason, it was like, okay, we're going to give him the transplant instead of the little girl. This man got that heart transplant. You know what that remind me of? It remind me of when Goku, if you somebody who watch anime, it remind me of when Goku spared Frieza's life and gave him some of his energy so he can survive. After he was begging for mercy, he was begging for his help. He was like, "Help me, please." He was like, "Forgive me, have mercy," and all that, right? And Goku was like, "All right, then. Here's some of my own energy." You know. Soon he rolls up with the energy, right? Cause he was cut in half, by the way. He rolls up with the energy that Goku gave him, and he was talking trash, and Goku was like, "I'm just gonna leave now." Something he said. As he flying away, he trying to hit him with a beam. Ah, that's what I remind me of. You just helped this dude, and he trying to blast you in the back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That have nothing to do with this story, but still, though. That was faked up. That's faked up. They gave this man a heart transplant. I still remember that, John, to this day. They gave him a heart transplant. They let another kid pass, bro. And they knew this dude had a criminal history. You still gave him the heart transplant. I was like, bro. But salute to those people, though, because they were kind to him. You know. I'm sure the little girl is with the Lord. Can't say the same for that teenager who used the heart transplant for some GTA. And the car he stole didn't even look all that good. I'm looking like, bro. I don't know what to say. He stole him a freaking bucket. I ain't gonna say a full bucket. A half a bucket. Just in case you don't know what a freaking bucket is, man. A half a bucket, by the way. Yo, kid stole him a half a bucket. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, right there. It's bucket slang for car. Bucket or simply bucket. In shed are used to refer to decrepit cars. Decrepit. You see, man? He did all that just to steal a bucket, bro. And freaking perished in a car accident trying to evade the police. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I don't think that guy's life was found in the book of life. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That story's still freaked up to this day. But things happen, man. The world cold. That's why the second coming is vital. It's inevitable. I don't know when it is. You know, the Lord don't know when it is. Only his Father. Well, we got that John 3:36 right here. You know, the woman I always leave off with. And it says, the one who believes in the Son has eternal life, but the one who rejects the Son will not see life. Instead, the wrath of God remains on him. When it comes to the guy in the video, he don't seem like he, you know, all that bad of a guy. You know, he didn't try to escape like I thought he was. I thought he was going to press that gas. You know, there's still some hope for that guy. Still some hope for him. But it's like, man, just listen to the authorities, man. Just listen to them. You never had to get tased. None of that. But, hey, may peace be upon you all. Or be upon you all. And blessings from the Most High.